welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna make challah bread. It's very rich, it's super good and delicious, and it's super easy to make. You can eat it on breakfast with cheese or honey. It's really good. As usual, all the ingredients and the measurements will be listed down below the video in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on social media and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And now let's start. So I'm gonna need some all-purpose flour, olive oil, sugar, yeast, some warm water, a pinch of salt, and 3 eggs, 2 for the dough and 1 for the egg wash. So first I'm gonna start by activating the yeast. So I put it in some warm water, then I added it some sugar, just a pinch of sugar. Now I'm gonna mix it very well, just until everything dissolves. Then I'm gonna set it aside for about 5 minutes until the yeast activates and it's all foamy. Meanwhile, I'm gonna work on my other ingredients. So in the bowl of my stand mixer, I'm gonna put my all-purpose flour, the sugar, the salt, the olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, the eggs, and finally the water and the yeast mixture. Now all you want to do is to mix all these ingredients together until everything is well combined and a dough is formed. Now of course you can do it by hand, but that will take more time and effort. So as you can see here, a very nice and smooth ball of dough is formed and nothing sticking to the sides of the ball. Now I'm going to remove it and put it on my working surface. Then I'm going to knead it for about 1 minute and I'm going to form it into a ball, just like that. So that's looking perfect. Now I'm going to put the dough in an oiled bowl and make sure that the dough is oiled from all sides so that it doesn't dry out while rising. Now I'm going to cover it and then I'm going to let it rise in a warm place for about 1.5 hours. After that, I'm going to remove all the air from it. I'm going to punch it and press on it just like that. That's looking good. Now I'm going to cover it again and let it rise again in a warm place for about 1 hour, 1.5 hours. After that, it's gonna be risen, of course, and doubled in size. I'm gonna punch it again and remove the air. Then I'm gonna cover it and let it rise for the last time for about 1 hour, 1.5 hours. And now the dough is ready to be braided. So I put the dough here on my working surface. I floured it a little bit. And here I'm cutting the dough into 2 equal parts. Then I'm gonna cut each part into 2 equal parts because I'm gonna make a 4-strand braid today. Now I'm gonna take each piece of dough and I'm gonna roll it into a long rope. I'm gonna do the same with the 4 pieces until I have 4 long ropes, just like that. So now I'm gonna bring the ends of the upper part together, just like that. I'm gonna press on them just like that until they stick to each other, and I'm gonna start braiding. So I'm gonna take the first 2, I'm gonna put the right on the left, then I'm gonna take the other 2, I'm also gonna put the right on the left, and the 2 that are left in the middle, I'm gonna put the left strand on the right one, and that's it. You're gonna continue to do the same thing until you finish your braid. So for the first 2, you want to put the right on the left. For the second 2, you also want to put the right on the left. And what's left in the middle, the left on the right, and so on. And when you reach the end, you want to tuck everything together so that the ends don't open. Now carefully you want to transfer it on your baking sheet, which I have it here lined with some parchment paper. Now at this point I'm gonna brush the top with some egg wash. You want to just beat 1 egg with some milk or water, and you can add some vanilla extract or some distilled white vinegar to get rid of the eggy smell. Now I'm gonna cover it and then I'm gonna let it rest in a warm place for about half an hour. After that, uncover and brush again with the egg wash. And at this point you want to make sure that your oven is preheated at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 190 Celsius. And I'm gonna bake it for about half an hour to 40 minutes. And this is how it looks like when it's out of the oven. I'm gonna let it cool for about 15 to 20 minutes before cutting into it. Look at that color, the smell is amazing, and it was really soft. It was super good and delicious. Look at that, look how soft it is. Eat it with cheese, with honey, with jam, whatever you like. So that was it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I also hope that you give it a try. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!